when you're originally thinking about what you want to raise, have some really important filters in place. Just like when we start looking at hiring people, we have certain filters that are going to knock people out. I would have the same filters for investors, like, because it's not just the money that you want. You want the other intangibles, network, skill sets. You also want a certain culture, right? If they're going to be very difficult from the first meeting and just constantly push against everything you say instead of having a real conversation, that's not going to change once they give you money. That's only going to get worse. So you got to look at that. Like, is this somebody I can literally be a partner with? It's just like starting any relationship. Is this person going to drive me crazy after 3 days? Or do I understand the give and take of our relationship and we have an open and honest conversation? Right? So we want investors to push against this because we believe the magic lies somewhere in the middle of all of our conversations. That's kind of a philosophy of all of our companies. But I also don't want somebody just to say no. Like, if you're going to say something, back it up and prove it to me that you think you're right. I think that filter goes a long way for looking at investors and also asking them how they want to be dealt with. Some don't want to hear from you except when you send them a check, and some want monthly updates. What works with your company? Like, you have to look at that as a filter. If they want weekly updates and you're a 7-person staff and somebody has to dedicate, 2 or 3 hours for keeping this communication every month going, is it worth it to you? So all those things have to factor into how to vet an investor.